Well, everybody. This afternoon we're going to be thinking about our numbers, and I'm going to show you how to make a really easy and fun fishing game. Right, first of all we're going to do our forwards and backwards counting. So I'm going to hold up a number and I'm going to tell you if I want you to count forwards from this number or backwards. Are you ready? Number 2. Can you count forwards from number 2? Remember just to do a few numbers and then we'll do it together. Off you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Diane. Okay, our next number, are you ready? Count backwards from this number. 4. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well done. Count forwards from this number. Oh, look! It's our number of the day that we've had this week. What's this number? A 1 and a 6 is 16. 16. So can you count forwards from 16? It's a tricky one, isn't it? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Can you count backwards from this one? Don't worry if it's tricky, do your best. 6. Well done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready? Backwards from 12. Tricky. Okay. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Well done. Some of those were really tricky. You had a super duper try. See if you can carry on practicing your forwards and backwards counting at home. Right, I want those listening ears ready now because I am going to use my spoon here to do some bangs on my table, and I want you to have a listen how many bangs you can hear and then to hold up the right number of fingers. So close your eyes tight. Are you ready? No peeking. Open your eyes. Can you hold up how many fingers? Well done. Did you hear? It was 1, 2. 2 bangs that time. Close your eyes again. Open your eyes. Oh, well done. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bangs that time. Shall I do a really tricky one? Very tricky. It's hard to count all those bangs in your head, isn't it? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bangs that time. Well done if you got that one right, because that's very tricky, isn't it? Right, well, boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to make one of my favourite games, and it's a game that we've played together in school before. We're going to play a Go fishing game. And what you're going to need to do is to make your very own fish. Now your grown-ups are going to need to help you to do this. But I've made my fish a couple of different colours. And then on my fish, I've chosen to write some of my numbers. Now, it's up to your grown-ups and to you what you want to write on your fish. If you're really good at your numbers, you might want to write some really big ones on there. And if you're just starting to learn your numbers, you might like to write some small ones on there. Or you might like, instead of writing the number, to do the number of dots. So this one, it's got number 4 on. But if I can't recognise my number 4 yet, I could do 4 dots on there like that. So have a think what you're going to do on your fish, and then you can have a go at doing this Go fishing game. Now, when you've made your fish out of paper or card, you're going to need to put something metal on them, because for our Go fishing game, we're going to be catching our fish using a magnet. So you're going to need to have a magnet for this, but I bet somewhere in your house you've got a magnet. If you've got a fridge, you might have something stuck on your fridge with a magnet. Or you might have a magnet in amongst some of your toys. So ask your grown-ups, have a look around and see if you can find a magnet somewhere. If you've found a magnet, then you can do this game. So using your magnet, we're going to make a fishing rod. So my magnet goes at the bottom, and I've just used a pipe cleaner, but you could use a piece of string. And then to make my fishing rod handle, I've used a spoon. I'm just going to attach it on there, and then I can hold my fishing rod like this. And then I need something metal to go onto my fish. So there are a few things you can use. First of all, if you have got some paper clips in your house, you can use those. They're really easy because they just slot onto the fish. You could use some safety pins if you've got some of those. And I'm sure you'll have some of these. What's this, look? It's a 1p piece, some pennies. You can use pennies to go on your fish. They're magnetic too. So I've done one of my fish with a penny on and one with one of our paper clips on here. So I am ready to do my fishing game. Now you can share a rod with whoever you're playing with, or you could make your own rod so you've got one each. I'm going to share. And if I was playing with Mr. Roberts, like we were just a little while ago, we can ask each other questions. So Mr. Roberts was saying to me, Mrs. Roberts, can you find a number that's 1 more than 2? So I would have to have a look and see if I could find the number that was 1 more than 2. Which number's 1 more than 2? 2. If I add 1 more, how many have I got? 3. So I would have to try to catch fish number 3. And if I managed to catch it, I could keep it. It would be mine until the end of the game. Or I might say to Mr. Roberts, Mr. Roberts, can you find a number that is smaller than 6? So Mr. Roberts could choose any number that's smaller than 6, that's less than 6. So here we go. I'm going to go for this one. Can I catch this one? Oh, look, I caught it. And this was our one with the penny on that was number 4, because 4 is less than 6. It's a smaller number. So there we go. And then you might say, can you find the fish with the smallest number out of all of them? So I would have to have a look and see which is the smallest number. Oh, look, there's number 1 there. Let's see if I can catch that one with my magnet. Can't use my fingers. Oh, can I get it? Nearly. Very tricky. Have I got it? Yay! Look, I've got my number 1. So see if you can make your own fishing game this afternoon. Hwyl fawr. See you again soon.